Now we're going to be using data to see Hubble's law. At this point, you should have your data table filled out, at least in the document you got on Canvas, for all 10 stars. Now, we found the period, the mean brightness, the mean luminosity, and the luminosity ratio to find the distance of the star. And you also should have found the redshift of each star at this point. Since I'm just showing you how to do it, I have the redshift and distance of star A171 and D819 to show you how we're going to graph this. Okay, so we're going to make sure that we are on the redshift versus distance because that's what we're looking for. We're actually not going to be looking at the velocity versus distance today. And we've got our data here. So our x-axis is the distance that star is away from us, and our y-axis is the redshift that we observe in that star's spectrogram. So down here we can see the name of each star, and they have a color corresponded dot, and you can grab that dot by clicking it and holding it and move it up to the graph. And once it's there, you can move it around. So it'll show you the x-coordinate of distance and the y-coordinate of redshift, and we're going to be looking for that as we go on. So for A179, my distance is 0.79, which is very small, but I'm going to find 0.79 in this. If I need to, I can zoom in to get a little more accurate on here. Now, it's not going to tell you 0.79, but you'll get it close. Now, it also has a redshift of negative 0.001, which is very, very small. So I'm going to put it here, and it's negative because it's actually experiencing blue shift. It's actually experiencing blue shift. And we'll be able to see that amount of redshift there just as we zoom in right at that line. So now I've got that at the 0.79-ish megaparsecs, and I've got it at the correct redshift for that, and I can zoom back out. Now I'm going to grab the next dot for D819, and I'm going to drag it to the graph. Its distance is 22.2, so I'll drag it to about 22.2, and there that is. And its redshift is 0.0023, which is going to be up here. And I'm going to be looking for that. There we go. We got 22.2, 0.0.3. It really doesn't matter if these are exact, but you're going to repeat that until you have all 10 of the dots from down here dragged to the top. And you'll see a relationship between these dots. And to see that relationship even easier, you can click Turn on Trend Line. Now this trend line is not correct yet because I only have 2 data points, but it will be closer to correct once I have all 10 data points on there. Once you have all 10 data points and your trend line is on, you can click this camera right here, and it's going to process a screenshot for you. And you can now right-click or double-click on this image to click Copy Image, and you can paste that image into the correct box on your Google document for Rapid Expansion Gizmo Portion 4, and then answer the final 2 questions.